Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Ryan Dins, broadcasting live from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. I got my surfboard here, got my little rash guard thingy on, and it's been just a great trip. And while I've been surfing, golfing, hanging out on the beach, getting massages, I've been making passive income through dividend investing. Now, you might say, what is that, if you're not too familiar with it? What I do is I buy stocks that pay either monthly or quarterly dividends, meaning that every share you get a fraction of what the stock is. Sometimes it's a few cents, sometimes it's a couple bucks. It depends on how high the dividend yield is. Now, I'm going to talk about why I'm only going to be buying dividend stocks for now. And before I do that, you're going to want to hit the like and subscribe button so you can hear more weekly advice from this. So let's go! Woo! I got to tell you a story about how I made a mistake. I tell my people in my Facebook group that you can join for free right under here. It's called Dividend Stock Mastery. I tell them that I preach this, I yell this from the mountains. Only buy dividend stocks. Do not buy anything else. Don't buy growth stocks that don't have a dividend, and especially don't buy penny stocks and high-risk stocks. Now, a few months ago, you may have seen my video about NIO. I got into the hype. Everyone's saying it was going to blow up because it's basically NIO is the Chinese version of Tesla, and Tesla blew up so much that everyone thought that NIO was going to blow up. Now I'm down about 45% on it, and I'm also another stock that is just like that. It's an American electric car company. It's called Fisker. I also bought that, and that's down about I think about 35%. Those are my only two stocks I lost money on. I own 21 positions, and those are literally the only two that haven't made me money. Every single other stock, all 19 of my dividend stocks have made me money. Some, like JP Morgan for example, is up 60%. I have 11 of the 19 are up over 20%. And there's only one or two that are up less than 10% out of the entire 19. So we're talking massive gains here from all these positions. But then I lost money on NIO. Why? Because I did not follow my own advice. I gave people advice and then did what foolish investors would do, is to buy into the hype just because a bunch of people are talking about it on YouTube. Terrible advice. Don't listen to people on YouTube, especially me. You gotta do your own research. Actually, you should listen to me. So if I didn't tell you already, hit that like and subscribe button because I got the knowledge. But anyway, you're gonna wanna make sure that you continue to buy these dividend stocks. You know, a couple examples, you might say, oh, what are good dividend stocks? AT&T, Verizon, O-Realty, AbbVie, Kraft Heinz, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson. These are great dividend stocks. There's a lot more I could name. Those are just a few rambling off the top of my head, but there's a lot. I only own 19, but honestly there's about 100 good ones if you want to really look into it. There's a lot of good ones out there that are really good. I just think that I personally own some of the best ones. The ones that I own are not the highest risk ones. You know, some people might be like, oh, well, you know, you've only gained 15% in the last few months. Like, I've gained 400%. Well, yes, but you took a big risk and you could have lost money. I'm not going to lose money no matter what. My portfolio will continue to grow because when you get the dividend yields, guess what happens when you get the dividend payments each month or each quarter? I put it in what's called DRIP, Dividend Reinvestment Program, and I continue to put it back in the stock and it buys more and it continues to snowball until I'm so rich that I'm just hanging out on the beach all day with Lamborghinis instead of the normal Mercedes I drive right now. Now, it's very important that you continue to do this if you want to lay on the beach for the rest of your life. I'm not there yet. I work hard. I hustle. I do whatever I can do to improve my income, and then I take all of that money and put it into dividend stocks. But once I have a massive amount, a few million worth of dividend stocks, I no longer have to work. I can just hang out and I could just live on the dividend payments. There's a lot of people doing that right now. So really, you only need about $1 million to survive off passive income. Now, you're not going to be super rich. That's why I want to get about $7 million, so that way I get $700,000 a year on autopilot. Unfortunately, they're taxed, so I won't see 700 grand, but you know, I'll probably see like 500 or 600 grand. I think that I could very live comfortably off 500 grand a year. Are you kidding me? All I would do is go golfing, surfing, and just hang out and make these wonderful videos because I truly, truly want you guys to all have that wonderful passive income life. Life in America is too hard. People work too hard for not enough. The government is kind of messing with everything to help corporations. If you didn't notice, corporations own our government. and then the government just puts a smile on their face and acts like they're trying to help you. Nobody's trying to help you. They're only trying to help corporations. You know, why complain about it? Why write Facebook status about how the government's terrible? Instead, you should be buying stocks so that way you can ride the wave of government corruption. The big guys are making money laughing while they're screwing everyone, so why not be one of the big guys? You could either complain about it or you could be in a fishing boat. By the way, I caught a marlin on Saturday. It was fantastic. 7-foot marlin, 140 pounds. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about growing your portfolio. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we will get these wonderful videos to you every week.